Hey babes, I want to welcome you back to another video. This is my November 2021 cash envelope stuffing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's about to be week 2, so let's just keep it real. I really didn't even spend anything from this except for gas. I didn't really do a whole bunch of eating out or anything like that this past week. And whatever eating out I did do, I had a little left over from last month, as well as some income from a side hustle that I didn't anticipate to pay off, and it did pay off. And so I utilized that instead of touching this money, because whatever is left here from out of this fund rolls over to the next month. So like if I have money left over for eating out from November, it'll roll over into December. Now I have been telling y'all, can y'all see these? Look at these. Look, I have been telling y'all I was going to do a new set of envelopes for a minute now. And I've been playing around with some things. I really just kind of wanted a fresher look to things. And I'm so mad I just realized that a lot of these colors, I mean, it's the same thing over and over again. Well, I knew that it was going to be the same colors. Like, I anticipated having multiple greens and this, and like, I anticipated that. That's what I wanted. But I didn't realize that I didn't create a cute little color wheel for, like, my budget. So what I mean by that is, like, I do gas first, and then eating out, and then groceries, and then household, and then entertainment. It would have been nice to kind of put a color in between these, something like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. That could very much be what it is, because I am an overthinker. But I want to thank you guys so much for coming in. This is, like I said, my November 2021 cash envelope stuffing. If you are new here, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, honey, so that you never miss an upload. And I don't know, like, I got this shirt from Shein, and it's been bothering me. Stay like this. Anyway, if you're an oldie but a goodie, hey, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. We're gonna hop into the video, okay? We're gonna hop into it. Y'all know these some new cards, and they might need some new envelopes. They might be a little much. I opened them up and they seem to be fine, but we're gonna give it a run. So first is lights. I always do $100 on the light bill. I live at home. I pay $100 of the light bill. My mom pays whatever is left. So that's our deal. That's how we get it done. $100 goes to lights. Next is gas. $75 for gas. So that's going to be $3.20. $60. $70. $75. Now gas has gone up, so I did originally budget $95 for gas. However, as I may have already told you, this is week 2 and I did spend money on gas, so I did go ahead and pull a 20 out of here to get some gas last week. So this is the remaining $75 that I have for gas. Next is eating out. Eating out is $85. So 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 76, 80. Something is off. 2 20s is 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. I don't know what other 5 at. I ain't taking no money out of here for eating out that I know of, honey, unless I did it in my sleep. We just gonna go ahead and stick with this 80, and if it's 5 left at the end, we'll stuff it in there. If not, I'll have to figure out what that discrepancy is from. Wow, embarrassing. Anyway, $70 for groceries. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 60. $70 for groceries. I already figured out what's going on with eating out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always do 10 ones. And I'm like, I only did 5 ones, and that is not right. And I do 10 ones because, like, when you're leaving a tip or something of that nature, I like to have some ones to leave a tip. Figured out early. Household is $15. $15 for household. And entertainment is going to be $35. I think I had been doing 25, and that, I don't think that really was working, so I had to up my entertainment budget to go ahead and do $35. So $120, $110, and $15. $35 for entertainment. And what I use my entertainment fund for is things like when my friends may call, you know, I get off early on a Friday and they say, hey girl, I want to hang out, like, you got some time, you ain't doing nothing, you want to kick it. Girl, yeah, what you want to do? And, you know, if it's like, hey, let's go bowling, or let's go get something to eat really quick, or something of that nature, if it's for my entertainment purposes, I usually just use it out of my entertainment fund. Like I said, it's if my friends call. For example, my cousin came into town this past week. She wanted to go out. Entertainment would be where that money would come from for us to go out and have a good time. Christmas is $100. I have a sinking fund, a Christmas sinking fund already at the house. I haven't transferred that money over into this envelope, but I have been putting aside at least $100 a month for the last 6 months so that I have some money in my Christmas fund to do some Christmas shopping. And what I mean by Christmas shopping is the things for my family and friends. They are so, a lot of them are kind of like, just get me whatever. And I always get the same thing for my family. At least I get them a blanket and socks, or a blanket and like a robe or something like that, because in the winter, you know, Mississippi's winter is different from winter in other states. It's not as cold, but it can get cold. And so I always try to get them a nice fuzzy blanket, something to cozy up to the fire with, because we do have a fireplace in my home, or just something to kind of wrap up in for, you know, if we go out somewhere and it gets cold, or just at the house if they want to wrap up in a blanket. I try to make sure they have a good, nice blanket. So Christmas is going to get that. It's standard $100. So I'm going to do, it's usually been $100 bills, but I do realize, like, I might need to put some change in there. So I'm going to do 120, 6 10s, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in my 120, and then 4 5s. So let me count this for myself: 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Okay, so $100 for Christmas, and then car insurance. I know in the previous videos my car insurance has been, I think, $105, but I did switch companies because my previous insurance provider for my car went up on my premium, and they were saying like it was a Mississippi thing that the insurance rate went up. But I just decided to go ahead and start looking around and getting different quotes from different companies, because this was like the first time that my insurance didn't go down. So it was kind of like, what's going on? And even though, you know, I do understand that policies may have changed, I was able to find a cheaper insurance provider that was comparable and a little bit better than what I already had. So I decided to go with them. So I changed insurance companies, and now I'm putting in $95 for my car insurance. 80, 90, 95. So that's my $95 for car insurance. And these are all of my cash envelopes stuffed and in their respective places. One thing that I do want to note is that, like I said, I do have my auto expenses. I added two new sinking funds to my budget. So health and my parents, I set that in December or January, starting at the new year, I will be putting in money for health and parents. And when I speak of health, I mean for my regular prescriptions, because I don't budget for my regular prescriptions. I budget for them in the sense that I know that how much they're going to be, but I leave that on my card. I just pay for it on my card. But I do want to actually start putting money aside for like other things, like, you know, cold and flu medicine, things of that nature. And then my parents, Mother's Day, Father's Day, their birthdays and things of that nature. Before, I would just kind of ahead of time start trying to put money in there, which is what a sinking fund is for. But now they have a designated envelope. So I have my sinking funds for health and my parents, but the regulars, vacation spending, self-care, birthday, and auto expenses, I do have money in my auto expenses sinking fund already. And because I am good and I don't anticipate anything happening at the moment, and I have a little bit in my auto expenses, I didn't do anything for the month of November. I may do something for December. It's just going to really depend on my sinking funds for December are going to depend on how everything goes with my Christmas sinking fund. Like if I don't anticipate needing anything outside of what I've already put into my Christmas sinking fund, then I'll be able to put a little bit more in other sinking funds and things of that nature. I hope that made sense to you guys, but I also hope that you enjoyed this video. I'm so thankful that you guys stuck it through. Anyway, I'm so glad y'all hear me at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope that you all enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, if you are new here. And I hope that you all have a wonderful week, and I hope that this was wonderful for you guys. Thank you so much. Bye. See you later.